Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. In the last part, I said, and I assure you this time, I did, I would grind up a few levels, and I did, but it's kind of more than a few. If you remember in the last part, Cloud was level 38. Yuffie's level right now. He's now level 43, and on top of that, you might also notice that everybody's HP is kind of boosted a little. Cloud's especially. What happened is the HP plus and the MP plus on Cloud has leveled up. You may also notice that some of the material has been kind of swapped around. For one, Lightning has leveled up to level 3. Restore as well. Enemy skill doesn't have anything new. Counterattack's level 2, which means it's got a 40% chance of counterattacking. Ramuh, nothing new. Bahamut, you'll notice, has MP absorbed attached to it. This I picked up from another Let's Player who I've watched. It's to lessen the cost of Bahamut. And then there's nothing really else. For Cid, he has the Diamond Bangle. You'll also notice he's got Comet, which is a very powerful magic spell. Costs a lot, though. Long Range Sail Cover, which leveled up again to 60% cover. Shiva, level 3. Destruct has Dispel now. Time has Slow, Gravity. It's about to level up. Poison, I think that leveled up too. HP and MP plus now. Ice 3 and enemy skills. For Yuffie, again level 3. That's also about to level up. Revive, same as usual. Really hard to level up. Now enemy skill. There are only a couple of enemy skills I can't get for right now, and one of them I just skipped out entirely because it just took too long. The quadruple question mark is the one I skipped on. I can't get laser right now, and Trine cannot be obtained until later in the game, which we will get to. Earth is now quick 2. She's pretty much the same as Cid. Nothing too much different. Anyway, now that's over with. I would show you exactly what's new, other than the fact that, like, my money is low. Well, yeah, that's a bit lower than usual. And I also purchased everything I said I would, everything I skipped out on, everything I didn't buy, you know the works. But I want to show you exactly how to beat these guys. And right now we are pretty much the proper level dealing with these guys, so they're not that big of a threat anymore. You push this button, and you just run around and you'll get into random encounters, if it'll let us. Come on, don't be camera shy. Come on. If it doesn't let me, it doesn't let me. But anyway, there are some pretty powerful enemies. If you get a group of 3 kind of robots, you get a lot of money. If you get just one death machine, this thing, then you don't get a lot of money. The proper way of dealing with them is Beta, and if it's this, Beta, Aqualung, and for good measure, Trine, if you have it. Of course, you don't need to do all 3. I'm just recommending that you have the 3rd one ready, because this thing has about, well, it's the equivalent of about 4,000 HP. So, very easy to take care of right now. Where the party is just really overpowered and Cid leveled up. Oh, that's also something. I should also mention that Cid also has the new level 2 limit breaks. You probably noticed this, but I got this while grinding. I was kind of surprised to get it because I was going to, like, grind up. Attacks all opponents, sometimes dealing death. That's pretty powerful, though that sometimes is per usual a low chance. Yuffie does not have any new limit breaks, however. She is still in the process of getting her 2nd level 1. That's kind of sad. But anyway, now, before we proceed with the story, I've been putting this off on purpose. I've been tempted, like, the next visit I went there, to get the Turtles Paradise flyer quest reward. Now that we have all the flyers checked, we can go ahead and check it out. I want to clear my nose, but you know, just out of the sake of professionalism, if that's even a word, I'm going to resist the temptation to do so. And if I do it, just point your finger at me and say no. Though I won't be able to hear you, because it will be pre-recorded. Now then, while grinding in that area, the end of the line of Junon That's the best place to rest and save. You know, you're going to quit, etc. Anyway, as I was saying, end of the line, it's the best place to save. It's the best place to rest. It's very cheap. It's like 30 gil. And right now, that much money is no object to me. So go ahead and burn that. You will literally just make more as you grind. And something to consider is that you will make a ton of money. I've said this once. If you put a double growth materia slot item like the platinum bangle or certain weapons on your characters, this way the all materia will get up to level 5 very quickly, and that is, it's pretty much mastered. Once an all materia is mastered, you can sell that for 1.4 million gil. You will never have to grind for money again. I kid you not. You could literally buy like, how much is a Casa del Sol? That, you know, that house you can buy in Costa del Sol. That's like, that is literally 4 of those. 4 of those houses you could purchase. That's a lot of money. So, if you got the time and you want to spend it to get that much money, it is worth it. Though, if you don't have the time, you can always get it later in the game, because, I mean, if you're going to grind to get all those items anyway, you know, and besides, if you're going to grind to get a 99 of every item, you're going to get it. No kid. With double growth, it takes about 100 battles. For normal growth, 200 battles, maybe 250, depends on the level of the all materia. But that's just my rough estimation from what I've seen on the guide. But yeah, you can literally just make your party way overpowered than what they should be for this point in the game. It's ridiculous. Oh wait, this is actually, I can show you exactly why the Bahamut paired with MP Absorb is so great. If these enemies will give me MP, I'm pretty sure they do. Anyway, let's, game. It glitched on me. Give me a sec. That's better. Just hit the lid. Now, let's just see how good this is. Bahamut on its own costs 100 MP. You're going to see why this is such an overpowered combination. Kills them all for the cost of 0 MP. Actually, plus 17 MP. I just gained MP from using a summon. That's ridiculous. I'm going to use that word a lot during this part. But that is crazy. If you could do that for every summon, you wouldn't be spending any MP at all. You would just... there would be no point for others anymore. You just pretty much never lose MP. You'd always... you know what I mean? Anyway, sorry for the glitch. Now that is... ooh, that is excellent! Oh. I saw the gravity. What else leveled up there? That is... oh, the destruct. Having death right now is good. If you can't guess what that does, then you've been living under a rock for all your life. The meaning of death means killing, etc., etc. So what death will do in battle is if you use it against an enemy, it will instantly kill them. So think about it. Pair that with all, you got yourself an instant sweeper. But it doesn't work all the time. That's the thing. So, yeah. What is that? Edgehead? Well, I frankly don't remember ever seeing that enemy. So, I guess we'll leave this battle in. It's not that big of a deal. I am, though. See a new enemy. Gotta leave the battle in. Yeah. Well, it's not so bad, I guess. Take you out, I hope. Yeah, it's more like it. Shorten the battle quite a bit. God, man! Right now, we are not even a little bit under-leveled. We're like a little bit over-leveled for the north. Because the game kind of expects you to be at least like level 39-ish when you get there. We're level 43. A bit over. Anyway, I'm praying I don't embarrass myself again like I did last time. And I'm praying we have all the flyers checked out. We should. Come on, talk to me. Get over here, please. I'm enthusiastic. I want to get these rewards. Seems like the town got... Did anything happen? Congrats! You have just found all 6 flyers for the Turtles' Paradise. How wonderful! Now here's your prize, just as we promised. You get a power source, a guard source, a magic source, a mind source, a speed source, a luck source, and a mega elixir. Please come again to Turtles' Paradise. We're looking forward to seeing you. You get sources for all 6 stats. And on top of that, you got yourself an item that fully heals the party. That's a pretty good reward. Frick, not even pretty good. That is an excellent reward for just checking out, oh, what is it, 7 pieces of paper, because there's 6 flyers and then this one outside. It's fair trade, frankly. It's not that big deal, except one of the flyers you can miss. You can only miss it because, well, it's in the Shinra Executive Building. First visit there, we raided it, and there's only one other visit, and that's towards the end of this disc. So, I don't think we should cut it here, but I will cut the trip back to the little Bronco. Or is it Tiny Bronco? I keep forgetting. Frankly, they mean the same thing, tiny, little. I'll just meet you back to the Bronco. Or I could show you really quick what Bolt 3 does. We've seen Sephiroth do it, but how's it like when we use it? Just as overpowered. Anyway, now I'll definitely meet you back at the Tiny Bronco. Alright, I am back in the Tiny Bronco. Let's go ahead and travel to the Northern Continent. Anyway, now that we're pretty much done with all the side quests that we want to do right now, and since there aren't going to be any more Fort Condor battles while we're traveling further north on the Northern Continent, thank goodness, it would take forever to get back, we're pretty much just going to have story preceding gameplay from now on. It's kind of weird, because what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks since the last part, yeah, it's been 2 weeks since the last part of this part. You guys won't notice because they'll be uploaded the same day. That's pretty much all I've been doing, just grinding. Getting my levels ups and purchasing items. I even planned it out to where I have every item. In fact, at Rocket Town you can buy a Chocobo Feather. I'm just saying because if you missed it out for the optional win 8 battles in the Gold Saucer, well, there you go. It's there. Anyway, let's go into Bone Village. I will kind of skip most of the trip to the ancient capital. So, don't worry. I'm pretty sure once I enter the Sleeping Forest, you will encounter the Fade Out. Let's go ahead and quickly show you what Hyper Jump looks like. It's just like Jump, except he did a front flip and explodes. Well, in this case, it did conflict death because, well, they died in one hit. And dang it, I was hoping Yuffie got her next to level 1 limit break. But anyway, well, we're almost there, so I guess I'll keep the rest in. It's not too big a deal. But I don't have much to talk about. Well, other than that, like, weird glitch, I'm particularly worried because I think my PlayStation 2 is starting to come to the end of its lifespan, and I am not interested in purchasing a PlayStation 3 right now because, well, frankly, if you guys don't know and have been living under a rock, the PlayStation Network is down. That's kind of disheartening. So if I got a PlayStation 3 right now, I wouldn't be able to play online. I wouldn't be able to do anything with it, pretty much. It's kind of, right now, it's not worth the price. But that's just me. I mean, I could buy another PlayStation 2, but how am I going to know if it's going to be in perfectly good working condition? Because they don't manufacture that thing anymore. That's a problem. But anyway, now that we're back here after a whole part's worth, and of course a couple of weeks, I'm going to end the part right here, and in the next part we're going to proceed where Sephiroth told us to go, which kind of leaves me suspicious, but anyway, until then.